Welcome back to Thumbprint Cellars. I'm Scott, the owner and winemaker, and we're continuing our conversation about aged wines. This is the 2005 Andolsen Vineyard Top Block Cabernet Sauvignon. The 05 vintage, fantastic. There's a lot of aromas just popping out of the glass here. My favorite decanter, the traditional decanter. I recommend either. Sometimes right out of the bottle works fine too, but here's my two favorites. We talked a little bit about designing wines to age, and what really that means is that I'm not filtering or fining these wines. They're closed with a synthetic closure, in my opinion, is doing a better job than a natural cork. You don't have to lay the bottle down. You're storing it cork up, all the sediments catching on the bottom. Some of these things are very important to understand because when you do have an aged wine, you will have to make sure that it's being cared for. How do you get those aged wines? Library Friday here at Thumbprint Cellars. Downtown Healdsburg has a wealth of merchants, other tasting rooms that we can guide you toward, but on Fridays, the most unique thing is Library Fridays. You're not really guaranteed what you're going to try, but it's going to be wonderful. Let's try this 05. A lot of earthy components coming out in the nose, but it's integrated nicely with a kind of a cherry, plum, blueberry. It's pretty complex fruit. A little cardamom spice, some definitely integration between the fruit and spice. We're probably going to pair this nicely with one of your favorite proteins with gorgonzola butter on it. I think that would help cut some of the big textures, the tannins in the finish. Lots of fruit up front, builds with spice in the middle. The tannins are very aggressive in the finish. I'd say the gorgonzola butter is a good call. Some Beastie Boys music would be wonderful with this too. You get a little bit of a complex rhythm and some harmonies. Maybe something from You Gotta Fight for Your Right to Party. You gotta fight for your right to party with this wine. This is some good stuff. We do have some available. These are going to be shipped out to our wine club as well. So if you're listening to this, you're in luck. You're gonna get the 04, 05, and starting with the 03, you get to enjoy all of these. These are only going to our higher tiers, the Joy of Six and the Friends with Benefits. But guess what? You can always upgrade from Thumbsucker or Swingers. Come on in, join the club. As usual, all of our wine club members will have access to this. You just need to let us know if you want some of this. So we've talked about the three verticals from the Andolsen Top Block. I hope you've enjoyed them. If you've got them in your cellar, enjoy them now. Come in and get some on any day. We look forward to seeing you.